Alright, it's a quick little corrective video. It's going to be pretty similar to the review video, but we'll reteach a few things. So remember, this first section is just multiplying. You do first times first, 20x squared, first times last, or the outsides, so 10x, so that's 100x, and then the insides, negative 4x, and then the last terms, negative 20, and then you just add these two in the middle. So your final answer is 96x minus 20. Okay? You could also do the box method. You just put each term, make a window, put each term in parentheses, and each, so take the first set of parentheses, put them on the top, second set, put them on the side. Each term has its own box, and then they multiply where they meet. So 10x and 2x meet here, and multiply those. Negative 2 and 2x meet there, multiply those. 10x and 10 meet there, multiply those. Negative 2 and 10 meet here, multiply those. And then you'll end up adding these two, and you'll get the same answer. Okay? Remember, evaluation, you just plug in the numbers for each variable. So b plus a minus a times c minus c in parentheses. So b is 3, a is 6, parentheses, c is 2, c is 2. So you follow PEMDAS. Okay, so you have to do the parentheses first. So 3 plus 6 minus 6 times 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay, and then you do multiplying. So 3 plus 6 minus 6 times 0 is 0. And then you have, you do adding, subtract. So 3 plus 6 is 9, minus 0 equals 9. Okay, let's do the same thing for those. Remember this one? You have to isolate the, the square. And then do the square root. So since they're already isolated, you just do the square root of both sides. This cancels out the square, so all you're left with is the p plus 3, and then the square root of 64 is plus and minus 8. So because I have the plus and minus, you're going to get two answers. You need to make two equations. Okay, so p plus 3 equals 8, or p plus 3 equals negative 8, and then just solve them. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. I get 5 over here. Subtract 3 from both sides, I get negative 11 over here. So two answers. Okay? Here you do it by factoring. Okay, so just factor this like normal. So you're going to have two sets of parentheses with a p and a p, but they're going to equal 0. This is your number that you do your factor tree for. What two numbers multiply to 14? Well, 14 over 1 is 14. Divided by 2 is 7, 3 decimal, 4 is a decimal, 5 decimal, 6 is a decimal, 7 I start repeating, so I'm done. And then you look at the middle term. If it's negative, your bigger term, your bigger number is negative, your bigger column. Okay, so then you add straight across. 1 plus negative 14 equals negative 13. 2 plus negative 7 equals negative 5. So these are our numbers. So plus 2 and minus 7. Now, since we have two sets of parentheses, you create two equations. So p plus 2 equals 0, and p minus 7 equals 0. Then you just solve them. Okay, subtract 2 there, so your p equals negative 2. I add 7 here, so I get p equals 7. Okay, you get two answers. Here is, these are all in standard form, so we can find the concavity and the y-intercept. So this is concave. Remember, you look at the first number. If there's a negative, it's down. If there's nothing there, it's up. So that one's down. And then here's your y-intercept. So y-intercept, and it's an ordered pair. Always 0 goes first. Negative 197. Okay. Please write it as an ordered pair. your answer key does not have it as an ordered pair, just write it as an ordered pair. This form is factored form, so we can do concavity and x-intercepts. Concavity is the same. If it's negative, it's down. If it's positive, it's up. This one's down. And then here, your x-intercepts are going to be the numbers here. But remember, they're going to be the opposite. Okay, 0 is second this time. And then negative 6 becomes 6. Positive 8 becomes negative 8. And you're done. And then last one, this is vertex form. So we can do concavity, we can do vertex, and we can do axis of symmetry, which always is an x equals. Vertex is an ordered pair. Concavity, you look for that number. And 3 downs in a row, because they're all negative, okay? And then this is h and k, which is our vertex. H you just have to do the opposite of. So negative 8 becomes 8, and k is negative 5. And then the axis of symmetry, the x is whatever the h is. So it's 8. So then you're done. Okay? And then factoring, remember our new thing was difference of two squares. So you have the two sets of parentheses. You have the variable p here, and you just take the square root of the last term. So 64 is 8, and you make one positive, one negative, and you're done. Okay? And there you go. The answer key is right underneath. If you have any questions,